Hi. I just decided I was just going to do a really quick video for you demonstrating some of the things that I think could help. First thing, instead of coughing, I like to hum. When we cough, we force air around our vocal membranes or vocal folds, and sometimes that can cause a lot of inflammation and stress. So what I like to do instead is I like to hum with a little breath before it. So I'll hum ma ma ma, hum ma ma ma, and that will help create a little bit of friction on the vocal folds without jarring them too much, right? Another thing I like to do, instead of blowing my nose and really forcing air out my nasal passages, I like to hum on an N with kind of a hard exhale, but not too hard. So I'll take those two fingers holding the tissue around my nose and I'll gently vibrate them at the same time that I'm trying to do that. So I'll and that's an N sound I'm using there. Another great way to break up some of the phlegm that we might have in our throats or chests, residual gunk that we're trying to get rid of without coughing, is gently patting or rubbing or just humming. Hum, really loose fists, gently cupped palms, maybe just some rubbing around. Ja 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 ja, ja 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 ja, ja 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 ja. Maybe we've got some neck tension in there. Ja 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 ja, ja 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 ja. That will help with the neck tension. That'll help move some of that fluid around and help get rid of it without making us cough. That's really good if we have any surgical recovery areas or hernias or diaphragmatic issues of any kind. That can be a really gentle alternative. Using a warm towel in place of your hands, if you can't quite reach back there, is a really good solution as well. For getting rid of throat phlegm, mucus buildup, any of that without coughing. Another good thing to do also is placing the heels of your palms together and just very gently place your fingertips on either side of your windpipe, not on your veins, not on your muscles, not on your glands, just very gently on either side, barely touching, and move from your elbows up and down, not from your wrists, just gently up and down. Or hum. And that'll help clear some of that off. You can do that same sort of technique on your nasal passages, like when we were blowing our nose. We can do that same thing by just tapping. If you're not sure if you're resonating right, stop tapping your fingers and just touch that area. Make sure you can feel a vibration in your fingers. And if you can't, raise and lower your pitch. Like this one, sometimes it's really hard for me to get in here, so I go until I can find it, right? You don't have to go low in pitch to be down in your chest, but sometimes that can help too. If you're feeling any tension or anything in your lower back, you can take that towel and do the with the same thing on your lower back. You can do that on your neck, on your shoulders. You can gently pat your rib cage a little bit, not too hard, because again, we don't want to bruise ourselves. We just want to create a little bit of jostling. Sometimes even just rubbing is okay. Sounds that'll really help you. Ja ja ja, ya ya ya, hum ma 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 for when you're coughing or clearing your throat instead.